sorry to all of my mermaid core requesters in the comments, because you guys requested this one like months ago and I am just now getting to it. I promise I plan to have this out sooner, but to circumstances outside of my control, it got delayed a bit, okay? But I'm getting it out now, hopefully before the end of the month. So yeah, enjoy. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. So today's video, we're going to be going over 50 mermaid core or mermaid inspired crochet ideas, and there will be beginner friendly and more advanced patterns throughout this entire video. Before we get started, I just wanted to shout out my Instagram really quickly. If you guys have Instagram and you want to keep up with me outside of YouTube, go over to my Instagram, follow me there. That's it. Okay, now on to the video. We have 5 categories, okay? As always, I'm going to be separating each category into chapter markers so you can kind of jump around if you don't want to watch the whole thing. And everything I said, in the order that I said it, will be listed in the description box below, linked to a paid or free written or video tutorial for you so that you can make whatever I'm showing, okay? For the categories for this video, we have 5 categories. We have tops, bottoms, dresses, decor, and miscellaneous, okay? So for this one, we really got it all, okay? The idea for the mermaid core kind of vibe was really anything that I was like, would a mermaid wear that? If the answer is yes, then it made it into the video, okay? Or if a mermaid had an apartment, what would she decorate her apartment with? It made it into the video, okay? So that's kind of what we're doing for this themed aesthetic video. The first category we're going to be going over is tops. I think this one is my favorite category for this video, so buckle up because I have got some mermaid tops for you. First top we have is this blue shelled this blue shelled top. And then we have this one, which kind of gives like, not coral, there's another word I'm looking for, but it's like florally, I don't think it's coral, it's something else, but it just gives like ocean floor, marine life kind of vibes. And then there's this aerial top, it's literally called an aerial top because it's giving aerial, okay. And then there's this crochet top that actually kind of gives a little bit of like fairy vibes, but also mermaid vibes, okay? So I like this purplish to the pink. I like that they used ombre in this one. And then a common theme that you'll see throughout this video is netting, because I feel like mesh and net stuff, at least in this video, they really give like that sea fish net netting kind of vibe, okay? So we have this cardigan that kind of opens up around the abdomen area, which I thought was really cute. And then this one's kind of more for inspiration, just kind of showing you like you can add beads and like other little like appliques on the netting as like an additive layer to whatever you're wearing. And then there's this pink top that has a shell in the middle, which I thought was really like a really cute little detail. And then there's this more simple white top that's bunched in the middle. And then there's a similar kind of bunched in the middle top, but it has the added like netting style front, you know, to have more coverage than just the top like the other one I showed you. And then there's more of a very like mermaid top right here, okay, like this teal one. Or there's this one which has more of a sleeves. It's not like it's not just strings, if that makes sense. It kind of has more of like a ruffle look to it. And then there's this, I think this one might be vintage like Y2K, but I'm not like for sure about it. But there's this white tank top. It's also kind of giving 90s, but it also kind of gives what's that mermaid movie we all watched growing up? What is that mermaid movie called? Why am I blanking? It's not H2O, which is also a really good mermaid show. It's a movie. Oh, Aquamarine. Aquamarine, okay. I feel like this white one, like, I feel like Aquamarine would wear that. I know she wore that teal t-shirt the entire movie, but I just feel like it's Aquamarine, okay? And then we have this peachy kind of like shawl cardigan that goes over something. It just kind of, it gives like fishnetty, if that makes any sense. Or this clam top. I thought the detail on this was cool. Or another one that's kind of similar to the white one I showed you earlier with the scrunch in the middle and the pattern that's kind of on the upper abdomen area, except it's more of like a starfish pattern. This one has like a starfish pattern. Or you can do this blue one that, again, the scrunching is like really popular with this video, with these tops, which I think is really cute. But there's like a scrunch, and then there's like netting, and then there's a like netted florally part on the bottom part, which I thought was really cute. Or you can do something that's a little more mermaid-esque and make seashell cup covers, you know what I mean? Kind of like a swimsuit, but it can also be a top if that's just what you want to wear out. Totally up to you. But I thought that was cool. Trying to give you like a dynamic range of tops from like little fabric to like more fabric to like mid fabric, okay? So you kind of have different coverage options. And then there's this really cute green one. I thought, oh, I love this green one. Or this jasmine top that kind of just, it's a little less mermaid than the other ones, but still mermaid-y, okay? And then there's this, it's a Y2K mesh top cardigan thing, but personally, I think it gives very much mermaid. So, I would put that over like a mermaid top or whatever, and I think it would look cute if you want a little more coverage than just the mermaid tops I was showing you. Or you can do this cotton halter, which is super detailed, super cute. Or you can do this corset top with more sea-like colors. I wouldn't specifically use these colors, but I like the corset idea. Or if you really just want like an additive layer, there's this Marina fishnet top, which is really just like fishnet. Like that's it. So if you want to do one of the earlier tops I showed you, but then add like a layer because you want a little bit more coverage without covering the top, then you should do this fishnet one because I think it's cute. Or there's this blue top, which honestly really gives Little Mermaid in my opinion. Or there's this Ariana Grande top, and I know it's an Ariana Grande inspired top, but personally, it's like, it looks like a really pretty flower, and I just thought like a mermaid on land going to like a beach party would wear something like this, so I picked it. I don't really know much about Ariana Grande, so ignore the Ariana Grande part. That's a cool flower top. And then there's this Elise corset, which I thought was cute. Again, giving Little Mermaid, you know? And that is all we have for tops. Now we're going to go into the bottoms section. So for bottoms, we have this crochet wrap skirt, and then we have this crochet beach skirt pattern, which is basically just like netted crochet skirt. And then there's this fern gully skirt, which I know I have this skirt in another video. I think it's the Barbie movie video, but it also just gives like coral reef, okay? So I thought that was cute. Or you can do like a really long skirt like this one, but with that mesh kind of detail still. And then with this set that I have in this picture, I really liked the skirt. Ignoring the top, the skirt alone I think is very like fishing net around your waist kind of thing, okay? Or this beach skirt cover up look. It kind of gives like a seashell kind of stitch vibe. And that's all we have for bottoms. So moving into dresses, we have 3 dresses for you. We have this lace tank top dress, which is like this really pretty aquamarine blue. Or we have this seashell netted dress in like a peachy color, or this Angelica dress, which you can really substitute any color, but I think they just all gave majestical, siren, mermaid, mythical, sea creature, okay? So I like those. And that is all we have for dresses. We only have 3, unfortunately. But let's move right into the next category, which is decor, which you all know I love a good decor category, considering my entire room is decored out, okay? So for this, we have a couple jellyfish options, which the moment I knew I was doing a mermaid video, I was like, oh, I have to add jellyfish because they're so freaking cute. And I love crochet jellyfish, especially hanging at like different levels in people's rooms. Love that. So here's this one, and then here's another picture just to kind of give you some color ideas. I think it's the same pattern, but it just gives you a little more of some color options for you. Or you can do this crocheted like air plant thing. If you guys know what an air plant is, it's basically plants that don't need water, right? I've had some before. You just like hang them up. But if you go to beach shops, they'll have like these shells that hold the air plant, but you can actually just crochet that instead of doing a shell or whatever. So that's cool. If you want some starfish either to add to your outfit or to put on your walls or around your room or whatever, here's a sea star free crochet pattern and then a crochet starfish crochet pattern. I got you 2 different kinds depending on which one you want. And then another thing I thought kind of it's both functional and super cute is the netted like storage things you put in the corner of your room. They kind of give like fishing net. So if you use like a material that's kind of closer to fishing net, if you use like a cotton material or even like a rougher material, it would kind of give that like fishing net sea look in your room while also holding stuffed animals, blankets, yarn skeins, whatever you want. I think that's cool. And then you can also do plant holders like with this kind of color going on, so you can still have some greenery in your room while also having sea stuff. Then there's this starfish and seashell, like a bunch of free little crochet pattern appliques. These are like what you would add to those tops I showed you earlier where they had like extra beads or stars sewn on. This is like the appliques that you would use to do that. With that, you could also make coral branches to go on your skirt or whatever, or on your walls, wherever you want those. But I thought to give you some dynamic, options when it came to appliques to your outfits or bags or whatever. Here's another jellyfish crochet pattern with a slightly different jellyfish look, and then a giant shell crochet pattern. And then we've got some sea anemone. Sea anemone. You guys get what I'm saying. This, okay? Nemo's home. You can make one of these. And actually, I had this really cute idea. If you were to make one of these, the inside is kind of like a bowl with a flat spot. You can make this to like hold jewelry and things like that. Like, you can even loop your rings on the little tentacle parts of it. I thought that would be a really cute idea for bedroom decor. Or here's another free crochet sea motifs like shells, starfish, and coral. So just more appliques, things to add, a little bit more of like whatever, more options for you. Okay, and that is all we have for decor. So let's move into our final category, which is the miscellaneous category. So I couldn't really put any of these things in the other category, so they're all in their own little section of the video. So for this one, I don't know if there's a pattern for it. I'm going to link, if there isn't a pattern for this, it looks just like an inspiration photo. If there isn't a pattern, I'm going to find you guys a journal cover pattern, and then I want you to go back to those appliques I showed you in the last category and pick coral, seashells, starfish, whatever, and use those to decorate your journal. Okay, so when you go to click the link for this, it's just going to be a journal cover crochet pattern. Okay, use your brain and then go back to the appliques and use those to make it look something like this. Okay, this one's more of an inspiration one. It's not an exact pattern. Then there's the seashell bag, which I thought was really cute. Just like overall, but it's very like, I didn't have enough mermaid bags to make a bag category. So here's a seashell bag. And then there's this mermaid blanket, which I thought was really cool, especially if you have kids, or I mean, obviously for yourself, like whatever, make it if you want it. But if you have kids, I thought it'd be really cute, or grandkids or something like that. It'd be a super cute like little gift. I know, like I would have freaked out if I had this as a kid. So that's pretty cool. And that concludes our video. That is all of our categories, and that is all 50 mermaid core crochet ideas beginner friendly and advanced, okay? Friendly reminder, everything I said is in a cohesive Pinterest board, linked down below in the description box, and everything I said is listed in the order that I said it, linked to a paid or free written or video tutorial for you to follow so that you can make whatever I showed throughout this entire video. If you have Instagram, go follow me over on Instagram, okay? I like to repost your guys' projects and things like that when you tag me in them. I repost them on my story, and I also, you will get like insider information on upcoming videos or when things are being released. I'm able to answer questions better over there too. But if there's a video that you want me to make that I haven't made yet or you can't find anywhere on the internet, please leave a comment down below and I will add it to the never-ending list of crochet videos that I'm getting through, okay? Slowly but surely, we're making our way through. Other than that, if you were able to find something to make out of this video, like this video and subscribe to my channel, okay? If you've made it all the way to the end of the video and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Why aren't you subscribed? Join our little crochet community in this corner of the internet, okay? Join us, hang out with us, you know? Inspire each other. Let's make crochet stuff, okay? Let's crochet. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!